Guys, today we're going to do the first ever review. We take a second look at a couple of products that we've reviewed in the last year or so. I reviewed the Multipick Jackknife, I guess it was last May. And because of your comments sent into the manufacturer, they've made a design change to make this a better product, and they put in some extra stuff. All of that without making any change to the price. It still sells for just under $40 US. We'll look at him in just a moment. The other one I'd like to take a look at is from Mad Bob's. Now, Mad Bob's has always produced great stuff. 301 stainless steel. It measures 23 thousandths. The thing is, on Mad Bob's, because they do this very extensive hand finishing on most all their products, they've always been backlogged 6 to 8 weeks. So a lot of you guys send in emails to Mad Bob saying, look, if you'll offer me a discount, I'll take an unfinished kit. And so last August, Mad Bob's did that. So I ordered 2 kits. I ordered this one in my name, and I ordered a second one in my wife's name, and I used her credit card to pay for it. The reason I did that is I wanted to make sure that they're not cherry picking or putting extra finish into a kit they know or at least suspect that I'm going to be doing a review on. Both these kits were finished identically. These are also identical kits to the what they called their hand-finished kit. Beautiful, thick, nylon padded case, very well sewn, Velcro closure. It's almost like it's made out of seatbelt material from a car. The picks inside on their standard finish are also identical to the hand-polished version. You get 3 tensioners. You get standard tensioner, you get one with a twist, and then you get the 1mm top of the keyway tensioner. All identical to the previous kit that we reviewed. Likewise, all the picks in here are also identical. You get what's called the reach, so you get those high security picks or pins. You get 1 hump, you get the 3 hump Bogota, you get the multi-hump. This is a copy of from the tool kit from the Waves. You get a couple of, you get a short hook, you get a deep hook, you get the L rake or the city rake, and then of course you get the snake rake. As I said, these are identical in almost every way, up to and including the laser etching of the Mad Bob's and the side of them. The difference, of course, is in the finish. Now, when I saw standard finish and I saw the $7 or $8 or cheaper price, I just assumed they were going to punch these out in a machine, throw them in a bag, and mail them to me. And I can't tell you how surprised I was to open up both of these kits and look at the finish. It has a very high grade finish on all of these picks. All of the working tips are nicely rounded. A lot of the high edges are nicely rounded, and that tells me that they probably put this on a buffer with some fine grit to take all the sharp edges off. There are no sharp edges anywhere on it, not even in the laser cutouts in the center. So they are finished. They're not unfinished by any stretch of the imagination. Now, when you look closely, down in the little low part here, you'll see that they are not finished, where the buffer could not reach. And places on the shaft, you can also see that where the buffer couldn't reach. But I got to tell you, I didn't expect this high level of finish on a standard kit at this price, around $25 US after I do the conversion. You can't go wrong. You get everything you get in the hand-finished, hand-polished version, except for the 6 to 8 week wait, and you only pay $25 as opposed to $32 or $33. My wife doesn't want hers. I'll be giving both of these away in this week's giveaway. The other one I'd like to take a look at is the Multipick Jackknife. Now, the first thing I notice is in this one, unlike the other one, there are 10 extra tips. Everything you can imagine. These are made from 19 thousandths stainless steel. We get a wide variety of both hooks and rakes, and they're very easy to replace. I'll show you how in just a minute by taking out a single screw. So if you are a single pin picker, you can populate your jackknife with nothing but hooks, and if you're a raker, you can populate it with pure rakes, so all different kinds inside of here. Everything from a postal hook to a short hook, to include a half ball DeForest and a DeForest diamond. All my favorites are inside of here. You get the locking keychain. I won't even bother showing that again. What I really want to show you is the design change that you guys caused them to make. Now let's review how this thing was used. First of all, you got to take out your tension wrench. And all you do is pull up and slide them right out. It's the same tension wrench. Nothing else has changed. And he's held in place because there's a hole drilled right there. In order to choose your pick, you loosen up this little screw, and then you slide out your pick, and then you tighten that little screw down. Now, notice how this is working. If that were a pick instead of an extractor, we'd be holding it like this. And in the old kit, as soon as you turned it like that, all of these picks kind of fell out into your hand. You notice that doesn't happen anymore. You push them back where they belong. Now you can literally shake this thing, and then they are not going to be falling out of there. Pretty cool, huh? Well, if I can get the camera to cooperate and pull these picks out, I'll show you why that is. One of you guys, and I wish I knew who, suggested that they put a tiny little super magnet in the bottom to hold them all in place. And that's all they've done. Pretty simple design change. In fact, so simple they didn't even charge us anything extra for these guys. Pretty cool. So just under $40 and no price change, as I mentioned. I'm not too excited about the picks that come inside of this. You notice we have 2 extractors. I mean, really? But because they gave us all these extras now, I can populate it pretty much however I want by just taking out that single screw, putting in whatever I want, and putting the screw right back in there. Very cool. Multipick donated these to me. They gave me a red one, they gave me a black one, and they gave me a silver one. I'll be giving away all 3 of these things this week. So if you want to win, to register either one of these 2 Mad Bob's Ghost Pro Tactical kits or one of these Multipick Jackknife kits, all you got to do is go to that website, hit the big purple button, register, and hopefully next weekend you'll be one of the lucky winners of one of these 5 items. Anyway, fellas, the first review. I'm going to have to start doing this more often as the manufacturers listen to your comments and make important changes to their products. Appreciate your time. Stay safe. Stay legal.